Dave Palumbo here with an RxMuscle update on the IFBB Pro Qualifying shows that are going to be being held throughout the world coming this 2018 calendar season. The list has been released, and as you can see, there's more shows than we've ever seen in years past. These qualifiers will be the only way to qualify people for status in the IFBB Pro League. That is the Mr. Olympia competition. And I think this is important to remember. I know a lot of my competitors out there have had problems in the past getting their pro status in the IFBB Pro League because their countries just didn't offer these abilities. Logan, are you trying to get into the IFBB Pro League? My son is very excited about the fact that India now, for instance, I talked to my good friend Sharu, India will have 3 pro qualifying events. That's right. Indian bodybuilders, and I've worked with a lot of them. I have a lot of them under my, they're students of mine. I coach them, and they're so frustrated because they can't get pro status. There's no pro qualifiers in India. They can't travel anyplace else. Now, in India, there's 3 pro qualifiers for 2018. That means we're going to see a lot of new pros coming out of the Indian countryside. Logan's very excited. He's throwing his arms up, right? Because you want to see Indian bodybuilders. We have a pro qualifier in Iran next year, okay? Hopefully we can get these guys who turn pro to actually become to the United States, because it's a shame. They got a tremendous talent there. But Iranian bodies will be able to earn pro status in their own country next year. Obviously, our good friend Tony Doherty in Australia will be holding a lot of pro qualifiers, as well as my friend Mo El Moussawi in New Zealand. I also see a ton of pro qualifiers in Italy. Our good friend Gian Enrico Pica will be holding his show next weekend, so that will be turning people pro this year. And a lot of you might not know, but in the IFBB Pro League, we'll be acknowledging any pro qualifiers in 2017 that happened in the IFBB Amateur League or any place else. So this will give people the ability to earn pro status this year as like a grandfathered in kind of clause. Next year, obviously, you'll have to compete in sanctioned contests, and that list is available at ifbbpro.com. As you take a look and peruse the list, you'll see all these countries all over the world that will be offering, as far as Korea, like I said, Australia, India, and Spain. And I mean, it's super exciting. I know Bob Chicarilla is holding a couple shows in the UK. So no longer do you have to worry about these old organizations where they had their own little cronies, where they wouldn't let anyone go here or anyone go here, the control they had over the organization. Now there's going to be access for the athletes to get their pro status and compete in the greatest pro bodybuilding organization in the world, the IFBB, which could ultimately lead to the Mr. Olympia stage. So I'm super excited, guys. Congratulations to the IFBB Pro League for doing what they're doing and for making all these opportunities available to the athletes. I'm Dave Palumbo with a quick RxMuscle news update.